Welcome everyone to the Tableland Secondary School Do-It-Yourself or DIY Summer Activities, where we learn to make two amazing treats. The first DIY treat we'll be making today is cheese-based sandwiches. Here is a list of ingredients that you will need for this creation. Okay, so the first thing you must do is grate your cheese, and you do that on the fine side of the grater. To your cheese you add some butter and you begin mixing to combine both together. You can use a fork or a spoon to help you mix the cheese and the butter together. Next, add in the mustard, some mayo or mayonnaise, and some pepper sauce. Now you can add as much pepper sauce as you like. And then, to combine the ingredients, give the paste a good mix. You will notice that it will turn slightly yellow because of the mustard, but that's okay. And there you have your finished cheese paste. So, for some added touch, we're going to add some food coloring. And to do that, divide your mixture into two portions and add a couple drops of blue food coloring in one mixture and pink in the other, or any food coloring that you desire, and mix properly to incorporate the food coloring. This will change the color of the cheese paste to give it that vibrant and beautiful, attractive looking color. Alright, so as you can see, I am mixing in the food coloring in my two portions of cheese paste, and then we will put everything together when we get the desired color and texture that we want for this cheese paste. So now we are going to put the sandwiches together, and you can do this in a number of ways. You can also use different types of breads and bakes and even pastries and croissants with your cheese paste mixture. We are mixing the breads. We are using whole wheat and regular white bread or the white loaf, and in one combination we have 2 slices of white bread and 1 slice of whole wheat. Another combination, we have 2 slices of whole wheat bread with 1 slice of white. Alright, so you're gonna mix also the paste. So each sandwich will have a combination of blue and pink cheese paste, and this is how we would prepare the sandwiches. So you can feel free to take off the edges of the bread. If you like your crust on, you can keep it on, but we decided to take off the crust for presentation purposes, and you do that by simply slicing it off as seen in the video. So you can go ahead now and make a diagonal cut into your sandwich, and you will end up with 2 triangular shaped sandwiches, and that can be further reduced into mini triangles by cutting them in half. The other one, we chose to do it in rectangles first by just cutting it in half straight across the middle, and then you can also reduce those into little cubes by cutting each of those halves into 2. Alright, so as you can see, we made some mini sandwiches, but you can play with it. It's very simple to do. And there you have it, our final product, our cheese-based sandwiches. Here are some sandwiches and cheese paste created by our participants. So we're moving on to DIY treat number 2, tamarind balls. And here is a list of all the ingredients you will need to create these tasty tamarind balls. So let's begin. In a medium-sized bowl, add in your already cleaned tamarind. Add as much or as little as you may like. It depends on how much you would want to make. Then you would add your sugar to the tamarind and using your hands begin to knead the sugar and tamarind together. Continue kneading the tamarind and sugar together until the mixture becomes sticky. Give it a taste, and if you think it's still a bit sour, feel free to add in some more sugar and knead again until it becomes sticky. So now we're going to add some grated garlic, next we're going to go in with some salt, a pinch of salt. We're also going to add some finely chopped shadow benny and some hot pepper. You will see me adding some more sugar here because I tasted mine and it was a little bit on the sour end, so I wanted to make it a little more sweet. I added some more sugar again, and you're seeing that I'm kneading and kneading away because the key to this is kneading the ingredients together, making sure that it combines well. As you continue mixing, you will notice that the sugar granules are coming together on their own and rolling off the edge of the bowl. And this is how you know that your tamarind mixture is ready to create the balls. To create the balls, pinch out the desired amount of the mixture in your hands and squeeze and rotate that mixture in the palm of your hands, creating or forming the ball. After you have done this, gently roll the finished ball in a little bit of white or granulated sugar. Now I'm going to slow this down so that you can see how to actually form these balls. So as you can see, I'm taking some of that mixture in my hands and I'm squeezing it and turning it in the palm of my hands. Squeeze and turn, squeeze and turn until a little ball is formed. Once again, I'm rolling the tamarind ball into some white sugar just to give it that pretty snowy look on the outside. And so I continue to pinch out some of the mixture and create my tamarind balls. We got a number of balls from this recipe. We got about 14 balls, but it all depends on what size you made your tamarind balls. So there you have it, our final product, tamarind balls. Once again, here is the final product created by one of our participants. Thank you for viewing and for joining us for the TSS DIY Summer Activities. We look forward to seeing you for our next session.